Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Up. Welcome to our Men in Black International movie review. I just got back from seeing the latest Men in Black installment, and I'm just going to be sharing my spoiler-free thoughts on the movie. So yeah, I just got back from seeing it. I'm a big fan of the original Men in Black movies. I've always really enjoyed them. And this one was an okay installment in the franchise. It felt very much like an MIB movie, but it wasn't a great movie. I understand why it's getting some negative reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, why it's not a great score on Rotten Tomatoes for this movie, but I still enjoyed it. I liked it. But that being said, it wasn't great. I can admit that. It was just okay. I thought it was a fine movie, but it was very predictable. Within the first 15 minutes, I pretty much had the whole plot laid out in my head, and it pretty much followed suit throughout the whole movie to that. So that kind of, obviously kind of doesn't make a movie unenjoyable, but does make it less of a big hit for me at least. So that being said, that's why I feel it was just okay. Not terrible, not great, but it was fine. Again, I think it was a good Men in Black movie. This did feel like it fit in the Men in Black universe, fit with the other three movies. They did give Will Smith the Independence Day treatment in this one. Some of you will understand that, some of you won't. But that being said, I thought they did a good job of tying it to the original movies without kind of throwing too much at your face. A couple times it was a little like, we see the worms, but they don't do much. But we did see them in the trailer, so that's not a spoiler. But yeah, that being said, there were fun nods to it, but they didn't beat you over the head with it too much. A couple times it was close, but they did okay balancing it. I really enjoyed Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth in this. They're a great duo from coming from Thor Ragnarok and even a little bit of Endgame, and now them having a whole movie for just the two of them. I really enjoyed them as a duo. They still have that fun energy playing off each other, so that was a fun part. That's probably the highlight of this movie for me. It's the thing that got me to definitely go see this first weekend / this YouTube channel. But that being said, I really enjoyed them. So those two will probably be the only reason I ever rewatch this movie, is to just kind of enjoy those two's kind of dynamic between them in that. So that being said, that was enjoyable, and most of the other cast I can't think of any complaints. They were fine, interesting kind of thing. Liam Neeson was, Liam Neeson for the most part. So that was kind of, like I said, fun additions to the MIB franchise. So overall, I think it's an okay addition to the MIB franchise. I do hope they make more with Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson, because I think with maybe a little bit more of an interesting story, a little bit less predictable, they could definitely knock it out of the park, because those two weren't the problem. I just felt that, like I said, the plot is very predictable, and they kind of lay things out very obviously for the plot as you're going into it. So but pacing wise, it was well paced, so you're kind of moving along pretty quickly, so you're seeing all the plot points you predict pretty quickly. But I do hope they make more of these. I do like those two as a duo, and I would like to see more of them actually getting to work together in the MIB universe and be able to explore that a little bit more. So that's the only reason I would recommend people go see it. If you are curious about Men in Black and would like to see more of these movies made, you should go see it in theaters, so that encourages them to make more of these movies. But if you don't care about Men in Black, then you probably won't want to go see this. Like I said, it's just an okay movie. You're not missing out on anything if you don't see it. There's nothing groundbreaking or changing about it's just an okay movie. That being said, that's all my thoughts on Men in Black International. Be sure to let me know in the comments below if you're planning on seeing Men in Black International in theaters, or if you're going to be waiting for it to come to DVD or Netflix or something like that. Thanks again for joining me today. Sure, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a good one.